Okay, today I will talk about Karl Marx. Karl Heinrich Marx was born in Prussia on May 5, 1818. His father was a passionate activist for Prussian reform. Education. He was educated at home until he was 12 and spent 5 years from 1813 to 1835 at the Jesuit high school. In October of 1835, Marx began studying at the University of Bonn. At the end of the year, Marx's father insisted he enroll in the more serious University of Berlin. In Berlin, he studied law and philosophy and was introduced to the philosophy of G.W.F. Hegel, who had been a professor at Berlin. He soon became involved with the Young Hegelians, a radical group of students who criticized the political and religious establishments of the day. He received his doctorate from the University of Jena in 1841. He began to work as a journalist. In 1842, he became the editor of Rheinische Zeitung, a liberal newspaper in Cologne. In June of 1843, he finally married Jenny von Westphalen. In October, he moved to Paris. In Paris was the political heart of Europe in 1843. In August of 1844, the journal brought Marx together with a contributor, Friedrich Engels, who would become his collaborator and lifelong friend. The result of Marx and Engels' first collaboration was published in 1845 as the Holy Family. Later, Marx moved to Belgium. There he wrote The German Ideology, in which he first developed his theory on historical materialism. At the beginning of 1846, Marx founded a communist correspondence committee in an attempt to link socialists from around Europe. The Communist Manifesto was published in 1848, and shortly after, in 1849, Marx was expelled from Belgium. Then he moved to London. London. In London, Marx helped found the German Workers' Educational Society, as well as a new headquarters from the Communist League. He continued to work as a journalist in New York Daily Tribune from 1852 to 1862. Marx became increasingly focused on capitalism as economic economic theory, and in 1867 he published the first volume of Das Kapital. The rest of his life was spent writing and revising manuscripts from additional volumes, which he did not complete. And then he just died. Marx died of pleurisy in London on March 14, 1883.